What is good? Let's get straight to business. Free Smoke the Podcast, special edition. We're in Newport Beach, California. This episode is sponsored by Z, aka The Mood Life. This is his wonderful pad we're staying at. Shout out to Z. Go fuck with some of his music and check out the music videos we shot. But hey, check it out, guys. I'm here sitting down with the homie MotoBroo.
Hey, what is good? It's your boy Laz, aka MotoBroo. We out here with VBC. Gang.
Hey, that was professional as fuck. I know. How many times do you think you say that? Like, every video?
Yeah. Literally every video, I'm usually like, yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Laz, aka MotoBroo. And then, like, whatever goes on, like, we're about to do some crazy shit. So,
how many videos do you think you've made? Like, overall?
Like, MotoBroo videos or, like...
just YouTube videos?
On the MotoBroo channel, like, I don't know how many it has, but it has, like, almost, like, 350, 400 videos.
Damn. That's
pretty sure, yeah.
Crazy.
I was posting every day for a little bit, and then shit got wild.
That grind is wild.
Bro, it's crazy. It's just literally every day you're just thinking of, like, what type of video you're going to make, and, like, that's the only thing on your mind, and if you don't get that video accomplished, like, your day is sort of like, damn, like...
It's a full-time job.
Facts.
Were you, like, a day ahead in the edits, or would you be like, okay, I'm going to capture this footage and then edit it at night and then post it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, literally. So, like, I would start my video just, like, in the morning. I would wake up, and then sometimes I don't have a plan for my video, so I'll just go out and ride type shit, like, go in the streets. The streets is a crazy adventure. Like, so much shit happens out there, like, cars cutting you off, people yelling at you. You're just seeing, like, all types of shit happening.
Bro, I seen that. You've seen some wild shit living in LA now, huh?
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, the LA streets are...
But that's probably, like, the dopest vibe to go capture or look at the city. Because I like skateboarding through cities. Like, You know what I'm saying? Did you ever BMX? Did you go BMX?
Yeah, I started BMXing.
All right, cool. So, yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are you from, bro? Like, what was your childhood like?
Okay,
like, a little quick intro, too.
Yeah, quick intro. I'm from Orlando, Florida. So, Florida boy. And... I started, like, getting into sports and stuff, playing baseball and football. And then eventually I started to figure out, like, one thing. I didn't like people, like, telling me what to do.
Team
like
sports?
Yeah. Like, I used to play my whole life until I was, like, 12. Then I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But I was playing team sports, and I sort of like doing shit, like, on my own and doing, like, everything on my own, sort of. I don't know. It's just, like, how
like,
it was.
Like how, like, extreme sports are. You know, it's like a... Like, you're your own competitor. Yeah,
exactly.
You're not competing against anyone. Well, I mean, you kind of are, but it's like it's not in a judging thing. It's more of just people's opinion.
Yeah, and it was cool because, like, once I started BMXing, like, I got so many more friends through that who BMX too and, like, had the same passion. And, like, when you have the same passion, like, you just sort of click right away.
How old were you when you started BMXing?
Around 12, 13. That's right when I stopped the team sports.
And you just went... So did you stop because you started BMXing, or you just stopped and then started?
No, so the last sport I did was football. And that's when I started BMXing probably like 8 months before playing football. Uh-huh. And I was like, I'm still going to play football. Like, all my friends are doing it. I was in middle school. And then after the football season, I was like, to be honest, like, I don't really want to play sports no more. I just want to, like, BMX fully. Yeah. And literally, like, my whole middle school to high school... all BMX. Like.
Yeah. So I grew up skateboarding, but I had a little period where I BMX actually. Okay. I used to I could 180 and 360 and like Feeble and Smith and shit.
Okay,
and I probably,
you know the words.
I probably like deer hopped up like a force there. Like that's the most I've done. Dude, I had the sickest bike though.
What kind of bike?
What was your? Yeah, it was like a Sunday 3-wave.
Okay,
with
I know
some
Sunday.
primo parts. Oh, dude. It was
okay,
sick.
I'm gonna shout out Sabrosa because they've hooked me up like since the start of BMXing. Like pretty much once they recognized me in Orlando because I was like sort of.
Were you hella good?
Yeah, I was pretty good. I was winning like competitions and for sure.
Damn, that's sick.
I was doing good. Like, and they caught on to my name and stuff. And then it turns out that I met the owner's son, or not the owner's son, the owner's cousin, Austin Bonner. He's like related to the owner. I think that's his uncle. So
Sabrosa.
Yeah. And then throughout that, they did like Flow sponsorship.
Okay.
So,
yeah. So you were getting frames or what? Or just clothes? Did you ever get a frame?
Yeah.
Really?
Whole bikes. Like, they hook it up, bro. Like,
for real?
For sure, yeah.
Damn, so you're probably pretty good then.
Yeah. No, I could for the people out there, double whip, 360 bar.
Oh, like, top. So you ride park?
Park and street. So I could do like Smith, nose, bar, like manual 360s.
Yeah,
like,
bro. The reason why I started BMXing actually was because I broke my arm and I couldn't skate. So my homies were riding around. But yeah, I fuck with BMX.
No, yeah, it's sort of like similar to skating.
What's your opinion on scootering though?
I mean, I think it's cool. Like everyone has their own lane and
it's definitely gained popularity.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like a lot more popular.
Yeah, those scooter kids get buck. Those scooter kids get buck.
No, yeah, they're cool. Like I like anything. If you like enjoy what you're doing, like do it. Like I don't care. But sometimes they just get in the way at the skate park. You know.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Damn. So when did you make that transition from BMX to motorcycle? Like.
Okay, so yeah, it started just for fun. So when I was 18, I got a pit bike.
Okay.
It's like a little dirt bike, and I was just riding around my neighborhood. It was at the end of senior year, so I was just riding around, messing around, just having fun, and like I didn't even take it seriously. I just rode around.
Did you already know how to ride it, or was it like an automatic one, or like was it hard to learn?
Manual, but like I sort of like I've ridden dirt bikes before, like my friends had them and stuff, and I've always been into like that world. But my parents would never let me have a dirt bike.
They were scared.
Yeah, they know, of course, and for a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like once I was 18, I was like, I had the money. I had a job. I was like, I could just buy my own pit bike. And like, I got it, and they didn't really care too much. Like, 18,
it was just a little toy for you.
Yeah, a little toy. And then, yeah, that's how I got into the motorcycle.
So did you get into like just riding it or stunting at first? Like,
no, just riding. Like just getting on the bike and hitting the gas was the most fun thing to do.
Because like some of my homies I know like stunt, and their intention was when they get this bike, they're gonna just start doing tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like acting fucking reckless.
Some bike life, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are gnarly.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
It gets crazy out there.
Yeah, bro. I was about to ask you like, what is the craziest shit? Oh, we also got to talk about what happened with this crash like recently. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. I was looking at the videos you dropped, and I was like, what the fuck? Like
your boy almost died, bro.
I know what happened, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, so I was downtown LA, and there was tons of traffic, and I was sort of lane splitting through traffic, and it was a green light, and I sort of went through like the turning lane to go right, but I sort of cut back into traffic. And there happened to be a car turning left because it was a green light. But like the car, if it's like yield, if you like, if no one's going, you could go. Mm-hmm. But he didn't see me. And then so literally I slammed on my brakes, launched over my bike, and his window was down. So I flipped, and half my body went into the window and half didn't, because it was it was a Lyft driver.
Really?
Yeah, I swear, it was a Lyft driver.
And it was their fault? Or
yeah.
It's like what's
debatable?
Like, yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. Debatable.
Okay.
But it's my fault for going like in the turning lane. But like I don't know. It's like
okay, yeah. I get it.
It's like 50-50. I get it.
But the thing is, I watched the video where you're explaining about it. Like it wasn't that bad, but what happened was some other shit, right?
Okay, yeah. So once I got that injury, I had internal bleeding, so my spleen.
And did you know? Like
no, I didn't know at all. But like literally like 2 minutes after the crash, an ambulance showed up, bro. And someone was calling the ambulance, and I was like, don't call it, I'm fine. Randomly, 2 minutes later, an ambulance shows up, and they're checking me out. And they're like, you might have internal bleeding. So I call my parents. I'm like, what do I do? Because my mom's a nurse, and my dad's a physical therapist. So they're in the medical field. They know what's going on. And they're like, yeah, you should probably just go to the hospital, get checked out. And literally, like, my whole spleen was ruptured. Like destroyed.
Did it hurt, or like was it throbbing? Dude, like, was it like a pain?
You don't have like pain. Like it didn't hurt it felt. You know how you feel when you're nervous and you have to go like poop in your stomach, like that nervous feeling. It felt like that, and I had a pain in my shoulder.
You broke your collarbone?
No, I didn't. I didn't break any bones.
Oh wow!
Just my spleen, which is crazy.
Holy fuck! So you're like. How did they know you had internal bleeding? Like, did they know on the spot? Or?
No. So I'm in the ambulance, and I'm getting rushed to the ER, and then I get pulled out of the ambulance, go into the ER, and like there's like 15 to 20 people just for me, and I'm like, damn. I remember I was like, I don't think this is that serious. Like, I was like, this is not that serious. Like there can't be that much shit going on.
Like I feel fine, you know. It's gonna wear out, you know.
And then they tell me about the spleen there. So they're like, okay, we see a bleeding in your spleen, like internal bleeding. We don't know how bad it is yet, And then
it was all black and blue.
Nah, dude, nothing, bro.
How the fuck?
Literally, like nothing.
What? That's scary.
Why I was about to go home. Like, if I went home, I would have been dead right now. But like, the story gets more crazy with the crash. So I'm freaking at the hospital. So 5 minutes later, they're like, "All right, you need surgery right now." I remember them putting the mask on me. Knocked out. A day later, I wake up by myself still. My parents aren't there. Like, no one's there and shit. And
damn, so you didn't even tell your parents that you were going into surgery?
No, I did.
Oh.
But they're in Florida, so they had to fly. So, like, the way, like, they couldn't be there.
Oh, but you were able to tell them that, hey, I'm going in for emergency. Yeah, so they came the next
day. So they're luckily, because, bro, like, without them, I would not be here 100%, bro.
Okay, so then what happens?
And then
you wake up and you're just thinking, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm just like, I knew, like, shit was happening. I look at my stomach, I see the whole scar, bro, like 28 staples, like, all the way down. I'm just like, holy crap, like, I could barely move, like, just like,
oh, that's gnarly.
It was insane. And then I ended up getting, like, these shakes because from the surgery, I got a bacteria infection, like a deadly one that, like, a lot of people die from, like, if you don't treat it right away. And I was getting these shakes. So, like, I would go from, like, a heart rate of, like, it was, like, I think my heart rate was around 80 or something, and it would go all the way up to 200 in, like, less than, like, 3 minutes.
What was that like? So you would shake crazy?
Bro, I couldn't control. Bro, we're recording, right?
Yeah.
I was literally like this. And my mom and dad were holding me down. Like, it was so intense. Like, they thought I was going to die because my heart rate was at 200. Like, it almost hit 210 at points. And, like, that's super high. So, like, I was shaking like crazy. And, like, it was for a good, like, 20 minutes.
Oh, my God.
15 to 20 minutes, I would be shaking like that. And eventually they would give me, like, medicine. And, like, it was just a wild time. And I was in, like, the ICU for 2 weeks. Just, like, stuck in, like, a room, like, literally stuck in a room like this size, and I was stuck in my bed for, and
you couldn't
I could barely walk around. I had wires all over me. I had 2 IVs at all times. I had wires hooked up everywhere. Like, literally, to go to the bathroom, my parents would have to unwire me because I had wires wrapped around me, and I would, like, barely get off my bed into, like, a poop stool next to the bed. Like, it was the wildest, craziest time, like, but...
That was your worst accident?
Worst accident of my life. Dude, that changed my life 100%.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, if you watch, like, the video, the crash video, I tell, like, more of the story, but, like...
Yeah, I feel like I watched the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, the doctor said I had, like, 72 hours to live, and my parents weren't in the room either when he told me that, so, like...
Oh, yeah,
Imagine my mind, yeah.
I forgot about that.
So, like, the doctor says, yo, you have, like, 72 hours, like... If we can't get blah, blah, blah. And I'm, like, freaking out. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm, like, 72 hours. Like, and then, like, my parents come in, like, maybe 30 to 40 minutes later. And, like, the doctor tells him that, the doctor tells my parents that, too. And it was just, like, this is a wild thing. Because you don't say that you have 72 hours. When he wasn't even for sure. It was if my heart was bleeding. And my heart wasn't bleeding.
It was literally, like...
Damn, I'm getting, like, rambled up. Sorry.
Nah, bro. Hey, talk your shit, bro. Because that shit's crazy. Like,
it's wild.
It was just so many factors that it felt like multiple L's in a row. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's exactly how it was, bro. Yeah. I had, like, after one thing, another thing would happen. Like, I had my lung. So they thought I had, like, or...
That's not even the rest of the story. Some more shit happened?
Yeah, bro. So from the spleen, there was, like, tons of blood just stuck in my body. So they had to drain it. So they put me in an MRI scan, and they put a needle in, like, a certain spot in my back to, like, where the blood will drain out. I had a drain bag and shit where blood for a good 4 weeks or something. Oh, damn. And it got ripped out. I accidentally ripped it out. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, my God.
So much shit happened with this, like...
Yeah, that's horrible. Well, I'm just glad you're good, bro, because I was watching it. Because were you daily vlogging then?
No, before, yeah. I was uploading hella.
So like, my
channel was, like, at the peak.
I was, like, 2 weeks. I was like, he hasn't posted in a minute, man.
Bro, yeah.
Like, I hope was, like, something didn't fucking happen with that. Mm-hmm. But damn, good thing you're all right. But I also wanted to talk about how you even started YouTube and how did you even get into motovlogging? Okay. Because I didn't even know about motovlogging really until, like, I knew about it, but... When you my fault, when you made that comment, I know, playing feeties. I found out of your channel through that comment you left on the music video, I think.
Okay.
But I think you were subscribed already.
I was subscribed to your channel for a good minute, but, like, I think once I saw that music video, I was like, damn, this guy's actually, like, he makes music videos. Like, this is dope. Like, he seems like a cool dude.
Thanks,
and I was like,
man.
I hit that comment.
Appreciate it. Yeah, because I look at the most popular subscribers to my channel. Or you do that?
Yeah, I've done, of course.
But some of them don't show. Like, I don't think yours showed.
For real?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck you, YouTube.
I know. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
we'll get into that later. So, like, who really started? Like, who was that spark to be like, damn, I'm gonna start this shit?
All right. So there's this guy a long time ago. While I had my pit bike, there was a YouTube channel called I Ride Enduro. He had the same pit bike as me, and he would like do adventures around his neighborhood. And he stopped doing it. He went to like the military or something.
How many subs did he have?
Like 15K.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, I thought that was insane.
Lit, right?
15K, like what? That's dope. Like for just riding around and just talking. Like he would do like bike build, like talk about his SSR and stuff. And eventually he stopped doing it and he went to the military. And I was like, no one's doing this on YouTube. And before that, I did one prank video on like I think it was on that same channel maybe, but I think it's still on there.
How many channels have you had?
Two or three. But like it wasn't a channel to do YouTube. It was like I just posted just like everyone has like YouTube channels.
Yeah, just
like,
to watch the shit on the app, you know.
Exactly. But once I started the MotoBroo channel, I was like, I'm gonna start like a channel.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to name it. I was like, Moto, like what?
Just fuck it, just MotoBroo.
And then I don't know, MotoBroo just came into my head. I was like, MotoBroo, and then it's like, all right, dope, MotoBroo.
That's fucking funny, yeah, because you're pretty popping on YouTube, bro. Like you have over 500,000 subs.
Yeah,
like,
I'm at like 500.
How long have you been doing this shit?
I would say like 3 years now, probably.
So what was like the period of like your most growth? Like what videos really made you pop? Because you have videos over 1 million. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a million video with like 3 million. Yeah, but
oh my God, that's crazy.
How it started was. Hold on, let me think real quick.
Like, do you go out thinking like how do you know the title? Because you know what I'm saying. Do you go out and plan some shit?
No. This is how it started. When I first started making the videos, it was literally for fun. I had a BMX helmet and I put a GoPro on it
with like the sponge one or the sticky one.
Yeah, the sticky mount and shit. And then I had iPhone headphones for the mic.
Oh my God.
So I had to sync the mic and audio, but I was always into videos. Like I made videos growing up, just random shit.
That's another thing I was gonna ask.
I had a Vimeo, bro. I have a Vimeo with old videos of me BMXing, Lars and his quest, bro. If you know that video, you are a real MotoBroo Lars fan. Lars and his quest, look it up.
So you were from the beginning you were interested in video.
Yeah, but like I didn't know. Like it was always a thing I did, but it wasn't something I thought I was gonna be doing.
Same with me, bro. Like I got into that shit through skateboarding.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. BMX. That's how I started filming.
And I liked it. And then the YouTube started bubbling, and then I was like, okay. Then I got into music videos. Okay. I got into shooting music videos and YouTube really at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And it just started getting a following on the YouTube, and then it kind of motivated me to
take it more serious.
You know, it's like, damn, I got all these viewers. I gotta have my shit at least some way tight. You know,
and you get the comments like, keep posting. I want to see more. And then like that's sort of like on the back of your head, like, dang, all right, I gotta keep going. Like,
exactly, bro, exactly. So motovlogging, bro.
Yeah, motovlogging.
You start off with the GoPro headphones. When did you make that transition? When did you get the good?
No. All right, so
you know the good.
Yeah, so I had probably like 20K subs. And I was.
How long did it take you to get 20K? I just dropped my phone.
I don't even know, to be honest. Like maybe maybe like 5 months. 4 months.
Quick.
Yeah, like pretty, bro.
You made a channel, and how many videos were you dropping?
I was doing like no one was doing what I was doing, bro. I'm on a pit bike in the streets, like
just wilding out by yourself or with your homies?
By myself. I did videos with homies, and that's actually one of the videos that blew up. So. But at 20K, I started taking this like more serious, and then it just kept going higher and higher, and then eventually like 80K, 90K, because I started posting more and more, and then eventually I posted one of the videos with all my homies in it. It was like riding with the homies. I think that's what it's called. It has like has 1 million views too.
It's so funny how some of the randomest titled videos get
randomest, bro. It says like pit bike adventures, riding with the homies, / like weird shit, and it's still like got a million.
It's great. It's great.
Craig, no, the thumbnail is literally just a picture of my homie's face at the gas station with some pit bikes in the back. Like,
bro, that's how it is sometimes. Facts. It's like you'll plan out these videos. and you will expect it to do a certain amount of numbers. You're like, okay, I know this one, you know, just with the title, or that's how I kind of play it. Like, obviously you can't do it with every video.
But you sort of know what.
And then you just have those random videos that just blow the fuck up. It's like, you think about it last minute. It's wild how it works.
Yeah, it's always a video you don't think is going to blow up. It will like blow up usually.
So how long did it take to get 1 million? Like was it a steady?
So like literally,
did it go viral?
When it went viral for me, I think it hit like maybe 80K.
Okay.
So that's like, but that was viral for me when I had like 40K subs or something. And then eventually it started growing more and more, and I kept posting other videos. And then with the pit bike stuff, eventually I was like, I need to like change this. Like, it's sort of getting like, it's dope, the pit bike adventures, but I want to get a bigger bike. And eventually, from all the YouTube money I saved, like getting the YouTube money, I bought a supermoto. And from there, shit got wild.
Yeah? How old were you when you got the supermoto?
I was allowed to ride to the streets. I was probably
And do you have to
20?
do you wear helmets in Florida?
Yeah, you have to wear helmets.
Because I know there's some wild shit in Florida.
I was always wearing a helmet. I was pretty like... Yeah, I always wore a helmet.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say I was safe because I did crazy shit in the streets.
How you feel about riding motorcycles in sandals? Trash?
Bro,
if
you want to... I'm just saying, when you fall, your feet are going to hurt like shit. That's how I think about it now. Like, when you're going to fall, just because, like, I know, like, the chances now of, like, shit can go down real quick on a bike. So
you expect to fall as a biker or no?
You don't expect it, but you know it's always a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck.
But you don't try to focus on it, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's always there. At least for me.
Damn, I'm getting a call right now. FaceTime. From the homie Nick. I gotta ignore it. Sorry, man. Podcast.
With MotoBroo. One and only.
Yeah, shout out to MotoBroo.
MB gang.
I also wanted to talk about, though, fuck this fool Nick. I'm all old thinking off. Like, were you making decent money off YouTube before the whole incident?
No. So, like, I was working, like, a valet job at Toyota and maybe, like, until I had, like, 100K subs. Around 100K, that's when I could sort of, like...
Take it serious?
I could sort of... I had enough money to, like... And, like, it was different. Like, YouTube was, like, super popping back then, too. Like... But I didn't have as much. Like, I didn't have much views back then either. So, but it was just it was enough where I could still be like doing, because I was living with my parents and stuff. So, and my parents were helping me out too. Like, so everything was like
it was prime,
perfect time.
Yeah.
And actually, I was in school and stuff, and I got my AA, and then I was like, I told my parents like I want to start making videos and stuff more serious, and then. That's when I eventually quit my job and then did the whole YouTube stuff. And then throughout that year, that's when like everything sort of blew up.
Really?
Yeah, 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
So
or was it 15? It might have been 15. I don't know.
Yeah, because it takes a minute. What people don't understand is it takes a minute to grow YouTube.
No, yeah. But like this is how it went for me. Like the first 100K took a long time. And then in a year, I went from 100K to 500K.
Okay, so what are your opinions on that, like on the growth? Because I feel like we've been steady growing, you know what I'm saying? Like there are other YouTubes in my similar demographic that have like 180K subs, but you know, their view ratio is not too good. So I have this, what I observed is it's like, it's easy to blow up. But then once you have all these subs, it's kind of easy to fizzle out.
You gotta maintain.
It's easy to fizzle out when you just get this one viral video. And when I started, I thought, oh, I just need that one viral video to blow up. But I kind of glad it's been a slow, steady grind. But yeah, we're almost at 100K, but we just had to delete.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. But we just had to delete so much shit, man. It's been fucked.
YouTube censorship, bro. Fuck.
It's been fucked, man. I had to delete 9 million views worth of content from my channel.
Oh my. You had to delete? Like they made
I put them on.
What happened with that?
I put them on private, and then
why
they were getting age restriction on private. So I was like spooked, bro, because all these other YouTubers in the weed tube kind of demographic, community. Some of them were getting their whole channel taken, dude.
Bro.
So I couldn't even risk it, and we were averaging like 4,000 new subs a month, and after we had that huge hit, it's been like 400. It's so sad, man. So sad. But I rather do it how it is now than lose my whole platform.
Facts.
But speaking of YouTube, what's your opinion on that? Have you been hit with dumb strikes or anything like that?
It's weird. Like, all my viral videos didn't get hit. And I'm like, but what
would they get for? Do you edit them, right? Some of them you edit, like
what?
Like cursing or anything like that?
No, yeah. So I edit out cursing now, or mostly. Sometimes like I'll be editing in a slip, so I don't even notice it. But it started. So like they just started flagging videos that had like crashed. Like even it was more my newer videos I was posting. Like they flagged a few older videos, but I reviewed them all, and then they were good. And
you did the manual review?
Yeah, on all of them.
And they've lifted it?
Yeah, on like 90%.
Damn, that's pretty clutch.
Yeah, so then...
But yeah, you don't really do a lot.
Yeah, so some of them are like the road rage. Most of those are all like no ads.
No ads?
Yeah, or ad restricted or whatever it is, limited.
Have you ever gotten in trouble posting some shit with the law, like getting pulled over or anything like that? Or filming you stunting or anything like that?
Yeah, I sort of...
Like, can they use that against you?
No, I haven't had anything like too crazy like that, but I did have another reason I switched to like the supermoto was like a big reason was to go street legal. Okay. Because in my community they found out about MotoBroo and other people were riding dirt bikes like me, and like eventually the cops found out about MotoBroo. They went to my house like 3 times and they were saying like, yo, you're like, this can't, like, you can't be doing this.
The cops pulled up to your house?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Your neighbors found your YouTube channel?
No, not my neighbors. Like in the community. Like I lived.
Did you live in a gated community?
Not a gated community, but it was just like
a tight knit one, I guess.
I lived outside of a big like open community that had trails all through it and stuff. So it's Florida. I don't know if it's like different.
It was hella country or what?
Suburbs, but had trails all in the backyard, so you could ride all along people's backyards and like not get caught. And then you could cross roads, go back and do another trail. It's pretty wild.
That's pretty dope. All right, Eddie's calling me. We got to take a commercial break real quick.
Commercial break.
All right, we're back after we were rudely interrupted by Eduardo. Little Eddie.
Yeah, little commercial break.
Appreciate the wing stop. So what we covered: BMX, MotoBroo, how you got into YouTube. We were talking about how fucked up YouTube is becoming or has become.
Oh yeah.
You want to move that closer, or is that?
No, that's straight.
All right, cool.
I was just fucking with it. But
so when I first started YouTube, I thought it was not gonna ever decline. It was always gonna be increasing, you know.
Going up,
but what I've recently learned with the companies like Snapchat and YouTube is that they don't hit on their mark with their consumers and shit. And people will stop using it. Mm-hmm. So my question is, do you think YouTube is going to be around forever?
Definitely not.
Definitely not?
No.
You think something else will come in?
Definitely, bro. Like, I feel like, at least the way it's going now, if YouTube doesn't, like, change their, like, the ways they're doing it, just in general, like, the internet is getting super censored, especially with YouTube just, like, censoring, like, cussing and stuff. And I understand, like, I guess, like, where it comes from. I guess the ads don't want, like, but their videos aren't really like associated with the video. Like their ads aren't associated with the video I'm posting. It's just like before. It's like a commercial in a movie. Like they don't really care. Like I don't really know about that, but I don't think they'll have certain like. I don't know.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just feel like the whole YouTube thing is they're dealing with all these problems, and they have a lot of videos uploaded every day, you know? Yeah. So it's like you have so much to filter through. So they use these algorithms or whatever, and they fuck up, and then it gets publicized or whatever. And that's what I feel like caused the whole adpocalypse. I mean, it did technically, like,
yeah.
But I understand demonetizing it. Okay, you can't make money off of it, but the fact that they're removing content and giving people strikes just kind of bugs me, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I understand that. I mean, I've never had that happen. I've never had a strike or, thank God, anything like that happen to me. Yeah, I've never had. So, like, my whole account's clean, which is dope.
That's tight.
No copyright or anything. So, and I try to, like, focus never to use copyrighted music or stuff like that. So I've never had any problems with that, so I don't really know much.
Yeah, I've never had a copyright strike, but we have a community guideline strike. But I think it just cleared.
What was it for?
You know what CBD is, right?
Yeah.
Like the CBD syrup. So this company hit me up a while ago, bro. It was like 2 years ago when I was just starting off. I had like 10,000 subs, 15,000 subs. So I was just taking anything I could. Oh, you want me to do this video? All right, cool. Yeah, send me the shit. So me and my boys just filmed this video doing the CBD syrup review, and then 2 years later it pops up as a community guideline strike, and I was just like, what the fuck? First of all, it's legal,
right?
And second of all, I don't understand what we were doing. Like, we weren't doing hard drugs or anything like that. We were, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. We were smoking weed. What the fuck?
Exactly. I don't understand why weed, especially on like for YouTube, why they demonetize it so much when it's legal in states now and stuff.
But that's such a sticky situation because, okay, I'm in California and it's legal, but what happened? You know, so it's like, how do they can't monitor that,
but
you know?
It's just a video.
So
it's not like you're doing the weed in their like other states.
Exactly.
So, like, why would it be a problem?
The thing is, I think they just put a blanket on the whole thing and they can't really play it by situation. They just have
it's
to.
It's just because it's too big.
Yeah, too big. But yeah, hopefully YouTube turns around and is able to bless up, because I'm trying to make a living off YouTube eventually. But that's another thing, how you could really blossom and become something big from YouTube. Yeah, you know?
It could be like a stepping stone to something else.
Exactly.
That's what I wanted. Like, that's what I'm trying to do with my YouTube. Like, it has brought me so many more like opportunities. Like, I wouldn't be in LA without YouTube. So like, it's already stepping me like to another like level. But like,
yeah, because you're in like a big, you have like a lot of subs.
Yeah, I have a good amount.
And you got 100,000 play button. Have you heard?
Yeah.
So, bro,
I heard
they've been denying channels their play button.
That's fucked up.
And that's what I'm scared of. I don't think I'll get it, but I really want it.
You haven't.
I know.
What are you at right now?
Like 94, 95.
Bro, if they don't give you your play button, we going on a riot.
Oh man, I'd be so sad because that's like something you dream about as a YouTuber. Like, I'm trying to have something to like show my kids, you know, like like I had YouTube, you know,
bro. Especially that plaque, like it's just so like I look at it like all the time, just like damn, that's just, like it's just cool. Like it brings back memories of like hitting 100K, like because like you can get like jaded quick with YouTube too. Like for me at least, like I remember when I was getting like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, and I was like, damn, this is so much. And now, like, if I get like 50K or 80K on a video, like that's nothing.
Sad,
yeah, that's nothing.
No,
like,
dude,
it could go all the way to 500K easy. Like,
yeah. That's the thing. I look at it too. I just want like consistency.
Yeah, it's consistent.
And it's like, even if you have all these subs and you're still getting 10,000 views on a video, it's still 10,000. Like that's a lot.
That's a lot.
You can do a lot with 10,000.
Bro, imagine if like half of that bought shirts you sold.
Exactly. You do merch a lot?
So I used to do it when I was back in Florida, but once I came out here, like my like distributor, yeah, he was out in Florida, so I was like, I didn't want to get shit like shipped, and I never really went forward with it. But like eventually, I want to like restart it up.
Were you doing it all by yourself?
Yeah, just like shipping it, everything.
What were how many of your bigger orders did you have? Yeah, because I did that too, and I'm trying to get with the company that would just deal it, like take care of it all me.
That's
like
what I sort of want to do, but like
I want, I'm skeptical about it too. I'm skeptical, but I think the time saved is worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the income. You know, like right now I don't have any income coming from merch, but if I have a company that could constantly fulfill orders, you know, and I don't have to deal with shipping it.
Exactly. And like with the company, like a lot of companies do it where like you buy the shirt and then they make it, so you know. Yeah,
my biggest thing is just quality, because I want to make my shit tight, because like I treat the merchandise as streetwear, or you know, like that background. Yeah. You know, like I want to make it dope. Yeah, it's not just YouTube merch. It's like, nah, that's fly regardless if you
want people to rock that shit on the street.
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
like
exactly. I also wanted to touch back on, so you got in this accident. Were you like, did you think your YouTube career was over?
So yeah, like since I did got in an accident, I definitely haven't been posting as much. Like, so like shit definitely like goes down, but like I've been in a weird situation because like since the accident, I haven't been riding on the streets like how I used to. So, and it's been tough on me because like it's so fun just like
I could only imagine. Yeah.
So like I think what I'm gonna do in the future is just like go on ride outs every once in a while. So like, because what I was doing, every day I would go out in the streets and just ride the streets and make a video, and like the chance of getting in a crash, especially in LA, is like so high because like people cutting you off, just crazy shit happening all the time.
Are your parents scared that your parents talk shit every time, basically?
Bro, yeah,
they're that type.
They don't like, they support me. They support the YouTube channel and everything, but they're always like scared, like when when are they gonna get that call?
That's something
which they got.
Yeah, as a parent though, if you think about it, like, so you have this thing that's giving your son income and giving him a platform, but it's
a good amount of income, bro. Like,
were you making a decent amount? Or you still make decent? Obviously, I mean, you moved out to LA,
yeah, bro. Like, rent's $1,500 out here, bro. Like,
and this YouTube pays for it.
Yeah, so like,
oh shit. And
so
do you have to? You have
shit
to.
Was going good.
You have to post a certain amount of videos to like maintain your average income type shit.
I would say, yeah, of
like
course.
How many videos you try to drop a month?
Like, I never had like a certain amount I wanted to drop. I was just like, I gotta post like every day, and then maybe one day like it would be rainy or I had something else going on, like shooting like a music video. So I'll be like, all right, I'll take a day off, and then like go back to it, trying to post. Or some days I'll just be like, I can't make a video today. Like, I just need to chill, like or do some hang out with friends. So then I would do that. But like, I try to post like a lot, just like, because the more consistent, the more money, the more views, the more people are going to come to your channel, the more chances of viral videos. Like, so there's more chance of everything the more you post. Yeah. If it's quality. Like,
that's the thing.
If you post bullshit, like, of course, like, it's not going to be fire.
That's the thing. Like, I try to keep my shit. I don't like sticking to a schedule because I feel like, I don't know. I don't owe them. Like, no offense to people, but it's kind of like I have, especially right now, it's not paying the bills. Like, if it was paying the bills, I understand. Like, oh, I'm grinding every day. I got you. But I have other ways I need to make income to survive. You know what I'm saying? And most of my income is from music videos. And you shoot music videos too, right?
Yeah. So
how'd you get into that?
So it started about, I think, maybe like around 2 years ago, maybe 3 years now, too. Like, I was always into just filming, and one of my homies, he's a rapper, EMG, and he was like, yo, like, you down to shoot a music video just like for free, just like on the go. I had my T3i Canon T. That's when the T3i
I started
stage.
On a T2i.
Yeah, okay, so it's that stage, you know how to go. It's kit lens, bro, doing that shit.
Hell yeah.
And I'll just make it work. Like, I'll be shooting everywhere, and like, before like that, I built DIY like steady rigs and glide cam sort of things.
The YouTube University, learning it on YouTube.
Bro, that's how I learned everything is YouTube.
The PVC pipe rig or what?
No, I never had that, but I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot. I've seen that at skate parks a lot too.
Damn. So you've always liked hip hop or rap music? What do you listen to?
Okay, so yeah, when I was younger, I listened to like everything, like Outkast, like hip hop, R&B and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I went through a stage of like EDM music before it got like popular. Like, I was listening to like dubstep right when like, I guess sort of when Skrillex, like that first song, like, I guess that's right when it started getting popular. But it wasn't at the stage.
How long were you in that?
But it wasn't, I was into it. Like, I just listened to it. Like, when I BMX, like, it pumped me up.
Okay.
I was never into the scene.
Yeah.
I never went to an EDM festival or anything. I just listened to music.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense then.
So, and yeah, I didn't get into the, like, rap scene until, like, maybe, like, a year and a half ago.
So, did music videos help with that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, sort of, like, I don't even consider myself, like, big in the scene, like, at all, like, because I was still doing like YouTube shit. It was sort of like my videos were always a side thing, music videos. Yeah. So I was sort of just doing it like on the side, like whenever like a homie artist like that I filmed before, like had like a show or something, he'd be like, yo, you want to come through? So I'll come through the show. But like I never went to like shows all the time, like every weekend I'm going to like the shows. I was never in the scene.
Yeah,
hardcore.
Same. Well, like I've always loved hip hop, and I grew up listening to hip hop, skating hip hop, like reading magazines, watching interviews, you know. But yeah, shows is a different story, like. Mm-hmm. But I love that shit, and that's how I got into it. It was like really skateboarding and hip hop and all these cultures. I feel like kind of cross over, and they influence each other. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, why not?
Exactly.
And it's funny because you shoot music videos, I shoot music videos. You do YouTube, I do YouTube. So I don't think
skated, like,
BMX,
but
but
like action sort of sport.
Yeah, like who else really shoots music videos? But a lot of people shoot music videos now. And what's your opinion on that? How do you feel about presets? I fuck with presets.
I mean,
or plugins.
I fuck with them. Like if you use them to your own, like,
if you use them right.
Yeah. Like maybe like switch them a little. Like if I get a preset, I try not to like have it exactly. Like I'll like switch it a little to how I like it. Mm-hmm. But
Who are some people you like, video music director wise, or
that like teach?
Or no, that just create.
Like Colin Tilley, of course. Fucking.
He's from the Bay.
Fucking Cole Bennett, of course. There's a lot, bro. Hold on, let me think. My homie Massacre from Florida.
That's tight.
Fuck, he's a director. He kills it, bro.
What do you do?
He films like Wi-Fi Funeral and a lot of people.
What do you see yourself as? Like, you do everything, right?
Yeah, so it's weird because like I don't want to be limited to just doing music videos. I like filming anything. Like I like filming cars, BMX. Like, I would film like a model, literally anything. I just filming and editing, and I like changing it up. So like I can't be like, sometimes when I don't want to be filming the same thing over and over. I like to like switch it up and then maybe do like a car video or just like, I don't know, change it up.
Yeah, I definitely want to start getting into car videos too. You fuck with cars, right? You build cars?
So like, I got Subi.
I know. What kind of wheels are those?
What are they?
Are they CCWs?
No, they're fake. They're reps.
Okay, all right. I was like,
they're 3-piece reps.
I was gonna say they're 3-piece reps.
Yeah.
They're really 3-piece.
No.
Oh,
they're rep. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say because I was like, damn, you got some CCWs on it, and the YouTube checks are looking nice.
I don't even know what the wheels are.
Never mind.
Bro.
It's all good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've had red wheels. I got an EM1 Honda SI.
Okay.
And I built that, but
you haven't done anything to it or no?
Well, the thing is, that was like my third car when I was like 19, 20, and I built it. And then I got this older Lexus, just commuter, because I was tired of driving around slammed. Yeah. And then I sold the Lexus recently, and I just bought literally the same car. A 99 Honda SI EM1 black.
Oh, yeah.
Coupe, yeah, of course. So I'm just trying to start building that, you know? I don't know, man. We'll see where it goes. Let's see what else we got to talk about. That's basically all I really wanted to cover. Music videos, BMX, moto vlogging, YouTube.
Yeah.
LA life. Let's talk about LA life. Finish it out with LA life.
Bro. So yeah, I come from Orlando, Florida. LA is like,
was it a big culture shock or what?
Not really, but
like growing up in Florida, what did you think of LA and the West Coast?
Okay, so I did fantasize like about like LA, bro, like being some dream town, sort of like epic, like all what? Epic, just like insane. But everywhere, like in Times Square, I thought it was crazy too. Like I thought it was gonna be the most huge, biggest thing. I went there, I was like, bro, this shit is small as hell.
Yeah.
Like, so like a lot of places, sort of like in your fantasy, you always build it up. But like I did love it a lot. Like I was like, I could see myself living here because I visited in last February for a month, and I was like, I could see myself living here. So then 6 months later, I was like, I had to book it. Like,
how often? Yeah, that's sick. How often do you see famous people in traffic?
Bro,
or, I mean,
I have seen Justin Bieber in traffic.
I saw that video. How wild is that?
Bro, he was in his G-Wagon. Like, that shit is huge. Like, lift the 4x4 G-Wagon.
The big one?
And he had extra, like, 20s, 28s or something. Like, huge wheels on there, bro.
You knew it was him? That was recently, too, right?
That was super recent. I was in Beverly Hills in the morning, and I see, like, a crazy G-Wagon behind me. I'm like, bro, this got to be someone, like, famous. Like, this shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And then he pulls, like, a little bit in front of me, and he rolls down his window, and, like, I see in his, like, side with, like, mirror, and I'm like, I see, like, a white dude, blonde hair. It looked like Justin. It was, like, hard to see because his window's half down and half up. It was hard to see, but, like, I'm, like, 90% sure, like,
that's it had to be. Yeah.
Like,
he takes pictures with that Benz, right?
I'm pretty sure.
You posted on Snap, right?
Yeah, I got it on Snap. I got proof.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
That shit was crazy.
It's a homie, JB. Shout out.
Yeah, so you moved to LA, and then you were doing like going to people's houses, right? Or did you ever go to the FaZe Banks house?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I didn't go to their house. I usually just like for clickbait, to be honest. But I would just go to the house and like I didn't knock on the door. I would just literally ride by and be like,
yeah, of course, still though. But it's still cool that you could do that in moto vlogging.
Yeah. And I try not to make it weird or anything.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, I was just like, I just do my thing, and like if they happened to be outside, I would definitely say what up, and you know.
Yeah, you saw Fuzi too, right,
bro? When I came out here, bro, literally the second day I had my supermoto out here, I was riding around in Studio City, and I see his car, and I'm like, bro, no way, I'm gonna say what up. And he was cool, dude.
He was cool. From what
I just talked to him for 5 seconds, pretty much. Yeah. Like, I don't really know him, so
you waited for him.
No, like I saw him, so like
it's perfect timing. The second day you moved to LA.
No, I was visiting. So I visited for a month with my supermoto. I shipped it out here.
You shipped it out here? How?
On a truck.
Damn.
It was $700.
Yeah, that probably cost a lot.
Both ways. So yeah, that shit was expensive, but it was worth it, bro. Like,
yeah, you were getting content, of course.
I was at like 200K like around that time.
Really?
Almost, yeah. And then like that Fusey video went viral. Like I got 1 million views in like 2 days or something.
Oh, that's
I was
so
like,
sick.
damn.
Yeah,
because
I need a
FusiTube was
viral
hot
video.
back sort of, or he was just off not being hot, so he was like laying low, so no one knew what he was doing. So when they saw that shit, they're like, "Oh, he's back!" Like,
and another thing I wanted to talk about with YouTube, it's like with channels, when you're making shit, it's like the growth and the time it's waves. You know, so you could have like a period where it's a lot of views, and then you kind of fall off, and then you keep going. You know, so
exactly. That's how it's always been for me. It goes up and down, and it just depends on like the content, how much I'm posting.
That's exactly what I've learned. It's you gotta just make sure you hit those highs, even if you're hitting the lows. You know,
I'm exactly like you're gonna fail, but eventually it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to all those people who want to start YouTube. That's why I had this guy on here, because he's got a lot of insight and knowledge to the game, in a different realm than what usual. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know a lot of motovloggers.
Yeah, sort of different, weird.
But shit,
check it out, MotoBroo.
Yeah, shout out to MotoBroo. Check him out. Appreciate you for coming by and making the trip, man.
Of course.
Yeah, follow him. Free Smoke the Podcast, man. Get with it.
Hey, we out here, baby.